Welcome to a very, very special podcast. It's actually our first visual podcast, which is quite sexy, I'm sure you'll agree. Something that we're trying out, and we've especially done it for those Detour boys. Now, what happened was every year Detour, who are Detour Scotland, should just give you a bit of background on them. Detour are a collective of people, Ali McRae, David Weaver, Ben Cowie, Gordon Conor Davidson, there's loads of them. But the two main men are Ali and Weaver. So basically they take bands, they kidnap them, they take them places, they film them, and then they started, along with Block, this thing called the Wee Jaunt. So we've been to the first, we didn't go to the first, one of our friends went to the first one, but we went to the second one. We did a podcast last time on the second one, and obviously we went to this one. So we're going to cut to the chase and get on with it. So basically the Wee Jaunt is a group of people. You apply to go. If you're lucky enough, you get taken on a trip. You don't know where you're going, and you don't know who you're going to see. And you see bands in different places. Now the first two have been done in Glasgow, and this one was done in Edinburgh, and it was just absolutely brilliant. The bands they chose, the artists they chose were all Edinburgh based, some people that we know very well, and they kept it all very secretive, and they were very, very clever to do so. So we're just gonna, the band that we've opened up with is Lady North, because Lady North we didn't manage to see them, and they are one of our favourite bands to have come out of Scotland. So they are going to be providing the soundtrack to this podcast in between all the other bits and pieces. So yeah, we should kick off with what happened. So you're going to be seeing pictures. The first one being Alex with a pastry in her hand. Now Alex, for people who doesn't know, is my Canadian flatmate, and she came over to live over here. No, we're not lesbians, mum. And yeah, also the next shot that you'll probably see is and something that is a preparation for kind of what we had in store, was red wine. We managed to cram 3 bottles of red wine into 2 1-litre Sainsbury's bottles, and those were gone by the end of the day, with help to quite a few people, including we were promised jetpacks. So yeah, so we should really kick off with what happened. So we went to Parliament, yes, actual Parliament, met up with everyone. And this is the first snippet of what happened, which included some exercise.
We're going to do some aerobics. We're going to start. I'm going to look like a dead, right? Start our jogging spot. We're going to the spot. Come on, team. Jesus. Why did you do that? Good. Right. Still one more drop. Right. One way. Start jumps. Oh no, I hate those. One chase. And one G's. One chase. On the game. Feel the bar. Touch your toes. Are we touching? And the last one, take your top off. Oh, I feel really sorry. Thanks, Dad.
The next scene that you'll see is just us walking round to, well, just beside a mountain. Now, at first we were like, oh crap, are they going to make us go up there? Because for everyone that knows me, I mean, I'm not the fittest of people. So I think it was like, actually, it was true fear that set in. But anyway, luckily, round the corner was this Red Bull truck. and a pair of decks. So I think we all kind of guessed that it was some kind of DJ or something, but it was an MC. And this is it, and you'll hear some sound bites from various people to start off with. Swain and Kerry, thanks. Glasgow podcast at Detour presents Wee Jaunt, and we've got our first two victims. We've got Kerry and Swain from Air 3, formerly of Air 3. How are you?
Really good, really excited.
What are you looking forward to today?
Going somewhere inside, it's warm.
Yeah?
Yeah. And afterwards, I'm going to go and get a burrito out of Illegal Jack's. I'm looking forward to that.
Is that a euphemism for a girl's vagina?
I wish. It's actually just like meat and sauce.
Oh, so you're into the meat?
Yeah.
Swain's into the meat. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing Swain consume some meat. That'll be interesting.
Don't act like he's never seen it
Hopefully
before.
someone will have a camera for that.
Yeah.
I'm actually really looking forward to doing this. We've done it twice now. In Glasgow, and I'm looking forward to doing it because I'm kind of from it. Well, I grew up in Edinburgh, sort of thing. I did all my drinking years in Edinburgh.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to doing it in what I can consider my city.
Okay.
This time, so I think that's going to be good.
I'm just glad that I didn't have enough money to drink.
Really?
Yeah.
You do realise that we've got 2 litres of red wine, Swain?
Oh, fuck.
And we won't drink it all.
Did you honestly expect podcast to turn up dry? Well, they never go
We're
in
half
dry.
that now.
Oh, I don't even like red wine, but I'm sure I could manage it.
It's like
Look, I'm so excited that my top is actually popped open.
Yeah, because your tits are never.
Pick up UV beats here. Yeah, I mean, pick up Red Bull. What? That's healthy, man, you heard me. Right on a stage, I stand correctly. Food up in a plan to tell you the shit in my life, but it can't be empty. I sit back watching a manky telly and habits of it that can't be deadly. Eat haggis, rate the madness. Sit back laughing, I check my turrets. MCF, RB2. So when I talk and I read it fluid. 3 years now, but I'll never lose it. Folk out there keep talking sewage. I'll lose it, take a beat, know that I'll cruise it. Empty talk, just a nuisance, renting you hard and you went and you blew it. Healthy habit, a healthy chat like. Walking a beat and I'm talking it be like. Talking my neighbour, I'm walking a beat like. What? Healthy habit, a healthy chat like. What? Yeah, I mean, big up Arthur Seat, yeah, I mean, shout out Edinburgh, yeah, I mean, Detour. Doing this, healthy mate. What? What? Look at the weather, right rhymes on a book and a ledger, chain in my neck and a shook when I bled off. Phone book out, get food for a tenner, chucking the bird mate, cooking the feathers, sit back laugh, mates that I have and I find now I've got a mood that is better. Hate bitching, never gossip, sit back chill and I roll like Sonic. Hear a beat and I'm rolled up on it, travelling on now, booking on it. Get a mic and I show my rawness, swear that much that I soak up on it. My phone in my ear and my ear to the ground, so I hear what side and I'm leaving the crowd. What? God. Healthy hat and a healthy chat like. What? Talking a beat and I'm talking a beat like. Talking my knee and I'm walking a beat like. Healthy hat and a healthy chat like. Yeah, I mean healthy. What healthy? What healthy? What healthy? That's quite shocking. Yeah, I mean it's pretty shocking, right? We're going to keep this going, right?
So the next stage of the journey was to go round, and we got taken to an ice cream van, which was nice. We were serving ice creams, one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He looked like a dirty old man. And then at the same time, I managed to catch up with the wonderful Vic Galloway. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yes, nice to see you.
Introduce yourself first of all.
I'm Vic Galloway from BBC Radio Scotland and elsewhere.
You've always got this radio voice, I love it.
I know, well, people get me in trouble for this. They say, look, you don't have to put on the radio voice for me. I said, this is my voice, this is the way I speak. Sorry about that.
How have you been?
I've been very good,
It's been
very
a
good.
while.
I know, since I did a podcart, it's got to be almost a year, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
so we need to get you back in. It's nearly our 100th episode.
Oh yeah, no, I'd love
That'd
to.
be good. Wee Jaunt, have you ever been to one before?
I went on one in Inverness as part of Go North last year, and Bronto Skylift played on an island in the middle of the River Ness.
Yeah.
And it was great in a little clearing in a forest, and there was plenty of people there, and it was just a great laugh, and we had fantastic weather. So yeah.
So, do you know anything that's... Well, obviously, you're part of today.
Oh, yeah, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
Yeah. But do you know anything else that's happened today, or is it just a total surprise?
Well, to be honest, right, I was given a rundown of what was happening today. It was emailed to me. It was a rough schedule, and I've totally forgotten it. I promise you that is the case. I can sort of remember a couple of bands, but things have changed a little bit. Yeah. But I really loved Mad Hat McGore starting things off.
That's the first time I've heard them, and I love them. I love that.
Well, when I was doing Radio 1, and we had Mad Hat in for a session, God, it must have been 6 months, a year ago, something like that, and he was absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And it's proper Edinburgh hip-hop, rapping in his own accent, and not afraid to use some swear words in there as well, but in a local dialect, you know.
And we can broadcast those, unlike Radio 1.
I know, exactly. We had to get the radio versions when he came and did a live session.
Is there anyone that you're hoping to play today from Edinburgh? And that's a hard question.
Well, because I kind of... I don't know if they're playing. I really like North Atlantic Oscillation. I've got a feeling they're not playing, but I really like them. They're sort of cut between Edinburgh and Glasgow, but I really like them. It'd be nice to see them on the jaunt, but maybe in a future jaunt if they're not playing today. But who knows? It's a big surprise, isn't it?
We're praying for Lady North.
Oh yeah, Lady North are great.
They are one of my favourite bands at the moment. What's happening with you? What have you got next?
What have I got on at the moment? Well, I've got my weekly show on Monday nights on Radio Scotland. I've got Sons and Daughters in session on...
Because their album's done now.
Yeah. That's coming out on the 13th. We've got them in on the 6th. Yeah. So that's Monday 6th, and we've got a Rock Ness highlights programme on the 13th, because we're up there for the festival, and I'm going to be doing... Going to Go North, so it'll be. I was part of the sort of panel of people that were consulted about the bands and stuff. So I'm really excited to get back up there. Can't believe Go North is like 11 years old now, but yeah, I think it works really well in Inverness as well, just with all the venues nearby, and it's a great city, and the locals really go for it as well. So yeah, up for Go North, up for Rock Ness. Then we've got the highlights programme on the 13th, and then I've got my BBC 2 TV documentary on the Scottish bands attending South by Southwest. We've just been given a transmission date, so the 4th of July. Brilliant. That's going to be really good as well, and I think it's going to give a lot of, well-needed exposure to some great bands who were out there this year.
Yeah, Samani, Bronto.
All sorts of bands. Like there was however many that went out this year, and pretty much everyone's featured in it. Some a little bit more heavily than others because they've got a story to tell or whatever. But yeah, we were out there, and it was a great year at South by. So hopefully it will bring back a bit of the flavours and sort of sounds and sights of what you can get in Austin. So that's on the 4th of July. So I'm just looking forward to another summer of festivals and gigs.
Well, thank you so much, because it's always a pleasure for us to speak to you.
Well, no, I'll see you for the rest of the day. You're hanging out for the whole jaunt, right?
I'll be shit-faced by the end of it.
Oh, really? I'm trying to stay off. I just had a caffeinated beverage just there, and that's about as much as I'm going to do, because I am actually doing something for this jaunt, so I've got to have my wits about me.
Well, we think we're moving on, so we'll let you go.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Cheers, Selena.
Bye.
Bye.
God, I love the Vic. What a legend. So yeah, next we went on to the Scottish Poetry Library. We were taken up on a walk round. Walked in very gingerly, very quiet. Thought, just gonna get a little story from Ali McRae. Oh no, this is what happened. Shields up.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. But as for that, the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever go back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. And I need you all to be really, really quiet. Really quiet. Fuck it, cheer. This is Shields Up!
So that was the Incredible Shields Up. Moving quickly on, we went on to the next place within Edinburgh, and obviously again we didn't know what to expect. At this point I have to explain that the person doing the filming is my flatmate Alex, Canadian Alex, Q Cleavage Shop, and then we were greeted by favourites of ours, Stanley Odd. We've done a previous live session with them in 13th now, and some of the nicest guys you will ever meet. This is them.
This tune's called Detour. We usually play without a bit more electric than this, but we've done a few coffee shop-esque acoustic type things for you here. This first one's turned into a country song.
Like that, right? There's a stranger in these parts. Rap. I make rap hits for fat kids and awkward cats with bad skin and no sense of fashion. I rap for asthmatics with hand-me-down gym kits and NHS glasses. I spit for malnourished skinny folk, peeps who seem to be the butt of every joke and turn prematurely cynical. I spit flavour for bin rakers and ladies who can do with getting their upper lip lasered. I make rap for lasses with a tight strip, rocking train track races in a slight squint. I throw a rap away for girls that watch calories but always get described as having a nice personality. I'll salute you with my closed fist. Since dope split, I lost my glasses with the rose tint, so raise up your glasses and post this. Accident prone kids are those that just don't fit. If you don't care, the clothes they wear, or the latest accessories, then it makes you say, hands up, we got the ability. Stand up, stand up. If your foot's not tapping to the same beat in your past banks, let's flood the mainstream until it bursts its banks. Plain speakers with strange features spread the brain fever like an army of deranged egos. So whilst you're busy trying to label me, I'm chasing dreams with my name up on your girl's lips like Maybelline. Don't care about people's perceptions of me when a third of the country looks like they eat pies professionally and survive on a diet of cheap pipes and deep fried confectionery. Here's my advice, so don't waste it, the flow's basic, but I'd rather be a diamond than the rough and gold plated. I've not been in the best mood lately, these cats lack passion like the makings of a test tube baby. Still I remain untroubled, I won't lost to uphold, so cunt stumble, get a have a stuck double, stand up. You don't care, the clothes they wear, and the latest accessories, and then it makes you stand up, stand up. I've been looking for a concept to make your jaws drop. Completely Oscar double foxtrot at the risk of sounding madcap. I hang my phone's tapped and I'm being spied on through my tap flap. Speaking of which, if your car's got sat nav, I'm wanting wrapped off. These falling to be lab rats with queue up with their snapbacks for a discount on their anthrax. Stand back and contemplate the marketplace. They claim the future's bright and yet perpetuate these darker days. I guess it's all swings and roundabouts. Cast the on walls and down and outs, we sing it till we drown them out. Stanley Odd, check the credentials of my oddity. Stand up if you believe things are not how they ought to be, so the it crowd can sit down. The end's begun, we outnumber them 10 to 1. Stand up. You don't care, stand up till later. The clothes they wear, and the latest accessories. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Thank you, people. Thanks very much. Right.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Hey. Do you like my husky tones?
You're hungover to fuck.
Yeah.
Where were you last night?
I went to see Dan and Aykroyd and Broughton Skylift and Young Legionnaires in the smallest bar in Glasgow, the Ivy.
Yeah. Awesome. But we should introduce who you are first of all. in case people don't know.
My name's Ali McRae and I do a show on the radio, which is really good fun. And I also run Detour Scotland, which is also fun.
This is the third one.
Yes.
And as always, we are overwhelmed by your imagination and talent.
Thanks. It's the first time anyone's ever said that.
Really?
Yes.
So, how's it going so far?
It's good. We had a really, really bad start to it because the mic didn't work in the Red Bull van. But I think that added to its charm.
I don't think anyone really noticed. We were just getting wired into our carry-out, to be honest.
That'll do fine. Right? That's all I need to hear.
You've got a lot coming up for the rest of the day. There's still loads.
Still loads. We've only just started. We've only seen the third act.
Yeah. Some of the acts that you're putting on for the rest of the day, are they some of your favourites? Obviously, well, considering who you've collected today.
Yeah, well, actually seeing Shields Up just there, I've loved them for ages, but I've never seen them live.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud to have put them on in a library.
Yeah.
One of my favourites is one of the greatest bands in Scotland are playing later on.
Wow.
I'll go as far to say that.
I think I know who that might be then.
No, I'm not going to tell you. It's a
No,
secret.
but I bet you I can guess who it is. But I'm not going to say who it is. Edinburgh, is there aims for another city?
Yes, because I'm from Glasgow and I love Glasgow. And we've done 2 wee jaunts in Glasgow.
Yep.
And then I've always been a bit biased against Edinburgh because I don't know anything about it. But it's the most incredible city ever. And there's such a diverse mix of music in it. There's a lot of sort of folk and indie bands that have come out of it in the last few years. But man, right now you've got a bit of hip hop, just there you had hardcore. There's such a good sort of MCing scene as well in Edinburgh. There's so much diversity in the music that gets made in Edinburgh, and it's really good to show it off.
We should get your partner in right now, actually, for a chat while I can, because I don't think I'll be able to for the rest of the
day. I like to swear, fuck, cunt, shit, bugger, big boobies.
Dang. Weaver, how are you?
I am superb. I am not hungover, unlike Ali McRae.
Yeah, I'm not hungover either, so it's
great.
Cool.
So looking forward to tomorrow, so we'll be hungover. But yeah, no, it's.
How's it going so far?
Touch wood, it's going okay.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. No, I'm just.
Do you not think his hair looks darker?
Yeah, it looks darker.
Like
do you know what?
Not
physically darker.
Adrian Brody look.
Okay.
I don't know who Adrian Brody even is.
He's the wee skinny guy that plays the piano.
Can I make a suggestion on tape for a city that you should go to?
Where?
Belfast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I watch you from afar and a whole lot, Lafaro, you name it. They would all do it as well.
That's a really good idea.
Do it. Because we would be there with fucking bells on. Yeah, and we know a lot of people in Belfast that help you out as well. So
I've got a resident of Belfast upstairs.
Yes, Mr.
Nana.
Connor person. Oh no, there must be a couple then.
For 4 years,
one of Lily Drunk Girl's friends. Is
he's Irish. That's right.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what Leanne's referred to now.
Well, that's it.
My mum only knows her as that drunk girl from the Wee Jaunt.
How you've got found tonight?
Yeah.
Which is pretty unbelievable.
It's all right,
You've got found.
I hope people come to it.
Yeah,
we're going to make
a bit of a difficult
loss.
one for us because we obviously are through for a summer turn, but that's something we agreed to before. But
we agreed to as well, but we bailed on them. Soz guys. We made them a fucking video. Just touching you.
So have you got? Is your highlight come up yet? I know that's a difficult question.
No.
No. Okay. What about you?
What was that question?
Has your highlight band come up yet? Artist.
Highland artist? No.
Okay.
No, because I'll tell you.
Have you got different ones?
The finale, no, probably the same thing. The finale is a fucking finale.
Okay.
We're going to get led away in chains after it. It's brilliant.
Well,
Historic Scotland, they've already got my details. They're raging at me.
Well, hopefully we've got a bit of a different podcast that's going to be put up this time for you guys, and we're not going to tell you. It might be. It might be. You never know.
Are there going to be breasts in it?
We could put Chebs in there.
Because I love breasts.
Okay, we'll get Chebs in there then. The beautiful McRae and Weaver, with their ridiculously dirty potty mouths. So from Stanley Odd, we then left and we went to a courtyard. Now, this courtyard, we were walking around and everyone kind of a few people started to look at me and I'm thinking, why are they looking at me? And then I realised who was sitting on a roof. Luke, Joyce of I Build Collapsible Mountains, a very, very good friend of mine, one of my best friends. And he looked very dashing, sitting on that roof like he was serenading the women of the world, and he's going to kill me for saying that, but yes, he is the new Silver Fox, and the one to beat, ladies and gentlemen. So This was Luke. So happy. This is one of my highlights of the day, and yeah, this is just awesome.
And your piano is so tired, and its keys are all black, and you run your hands down its string and pulls them back. If your chat doesn't kill me, then your scratches will. 'Cause your eyes are graced with crosshairs, and I am your kill. And you're standing still on the wrong side of this hill. And I'll just let you burn like I never could. And I'll just let you burn like I never could. And your smile could bring the sky down and end worlds tonight. So sing me a song to sleep to with your lips shut tight. Hair like a foggy coastline that crashes all those ships. And your sirens call out my name as I fall to bits. And you're standing still on the wrong side of this hill. And I'll just let you burn like I never could. And I'll just let you burn like I never could. And your piano is so tired, and your piano is so tired. So sing your final song. And your piano is so tired, and your piano is so tired. So sing your final song. And I'll just let you burn like I never could. And I'll just let you burn like I never could.
So from Luke, Ivo Collapsible Mountains. I don't know why I keep saying Luke, Ivo Collapsible Mountains, but so from Ivo Collapsible Mountains, we were led just round literally the corner of the courtyard, and Techo was there. Electro, dubstep, drum bass, yeah, absolutely awesome. There was a lot of weird shit going on in that courtyard. Eyelid popping, arm bending, bottle sucking. It was weird. It was weird. You'll see from the pictures. Also, we managed to catch up with Nick from Radar Scotsman as well for a chat. So you'll see some of the set, you'll see the pictures, and you will hear some bit of commentary from Nick as well.
Totally reminds me of San Francisco so much. Like, totally.
Nick, radar Scotsman, and a Scotsman and a football fanatic. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
Enjoying yourself?
I'm on my I'm through on my first litre of wine with my buddy. What about you?
Oh, I've got to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm completely dry. So
Are you drinking now?
these are not mine.
Where's your drink?
I don't know. It's not here.
Well,
I need to get some.
That's bollocks. You need to get someone to us out.
I need to. No, it's cool. No, it's all good. Yeah.
So you're taking photos
Taking a few photos, yeah.
for radar Scotsman?
Yeah, we'll probably put some in the blog this week probably.
You covering the whole thing?
Yeah, I'll try and stay for most of it anyway, yeah.
And what about sound tonight? You going to that?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll see how it goes. I'm
we
not
feel
sure.
bad. We're going to Summer Return. So
Oh, through in Glasgow?
yeah.
Nice one.
So what is there any band you're hoping are going to play today?
I've got a sneaky suspicion about someone.
Yeah.
This is going out next week, so it doesn't matter if
Yeah. So do it.
So Lady North are going to be ripping it up
Right.
this
Okay.
afternoon, I think. So that would be good.
Yeah.
I've seen them once before and they're awesome.
Best band I've ever seen.
Really?
Well, in terms of unsigned.
Yeah, they're superb. They're
Yeah.
really tight and that as well.
Yeah.
So.
I want to do something quite magnificent with them. In a non-sexual sense, can we just stipulate? How's the things at Radar Scotsman? What's been happening?
Aye, it's good. We're just sort of trying to keep it going at the moment because in June I'm away on holiday and Billy's away on holiday at the same time. So we're just going to try and get stuff together for that kind of gap, and then it's all the festivals and that as well.
Yeah.
So.
In terms of today, which we should really concentrate on, what is your whole? You must. I think it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe what they do. Really. I mean, like, got to say a big respect to Detour because like it's superb. Like, I missed the one in Glasgow last year, but I saw the coverage and it looked amazing. So made sure I came down to this one, and it's great. Like the variety of the acts they put on as well. Like one minute it's like acoustic, the next minute is dubstep, and it's really cool.
And I think they've really, because they've concentrated on the Edinburgh acts, it's been, well, I shouldn't say acts because like performing monkeys, but artists, it's been kind of good. Who are your kind of favourite artists in Edinburgh at the moment?
I would go back on Lady North in terms of like a live band.
Yeah.
They're just amazing. I know they're from Glasgow, and the Conquering Animals sound are pretty special.
Yeah.
So from Techo in the Courtyard, we then went off to the next stop, which was the Mosque Kitchen. Yes, the Mosque Kitchen. No jokes from anyone, please, thanks. I did feel very at home there, and the food was absolutely brilliant for the price and everything. So that's in 33 Nicholson Square, if anyone's wondering. Really humble, really lovely people that run that. Totally caught off guard because then Over the Wall came and appeared, and I was like, oh fuck, and Alex had gone away and I was trying to film and record and everything at the same time, but we managed to get it done. So yeah, Mosque Kitchen plus trolleys plus pigeons plus Over the Wall.
How far we came, but we're still the same, not like the other one. I'd rather rack my head. I'll be your only son. See how far we came. This could be a bit when everyone like cheers or goes wild and that. Exactly like that. It's nothing that I've said, but it's everything I meant, everything I depend on is slowly dying. And up among the hills, I don't need no fucking pills. I'll drink away the hills of a working song. See how far we came, as far as you want to come. but we're still the same, not like the other one. You know I'll never change. I'll be your only son. See how far we
actually the night after this we actually did a live stream which you can still find. It was our first ever live stream, you can still find online. Next up we went to another kind of courtyard. I think it was a list building, I believe, and there were various other people around, as you can from balconies and things, but Concrete Animal Sound, this was one of the most amazing things I think I've seen all year, actually. Annika and James, you know how I feel about these guys, and this is why. Wow. Don't really know what to say about that. Gets me quite emotional, I have to say. Just can't believe how talented they are. Conquering Animal Sound. So we then went on to the Scottish Storytelling Centre, and on the stage was Mr. Vic Galloway, and he told us the most amazing story about his first ever gig, and I will leave it to the Detour boys to broadcast on their Wee Jaunt roundup, because I think it's very fitting, and I would love them to have the exclusive on it. With regards to what happened next, the curtain opened up back, and outside in the most tranquil of settings is the hilarious yet very humble Withered Hand. The last time we saw Withered Hand was actually with Detour at Wickerman last year. He played in a caravan for us. It was an absolute highlight, and again this. Yeah, I shed a tear when he played. Had to look up at the trees, I believe, because I couldn't actually contain myself. But yeah, this is Withered Hand.
So this is this is weird, right? Yeah, nice to see you all. I'm going to play 3 songs, and this one called No Cigarettes. Think me and you could maybe use a lost weekend. I've been losing all my friends. Wave another empty bottle in your face, or like I'm hitting it hard. That's just pretend, like you know I'm not. I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, I've been here before. I went and got lost. Always the back end of our pantomime horse. All we seem to do these days is wave our arms and yell, and other people are hell. What's that song you're singing? Everybody hurts when everybody lies. Don't wanna remember too many regrets. And no cigarettes, 'cause I'm not a smoker, though I say I was. In an elevator stuck between the floors, it was bringing me down. Don't let him forsake you. Rack him up and knock him down again. You're changing direction, I won't know where I was. Always the back end of our pantomime horse is getting to me. Oh, delay. Maestro, a drum roll, please. This is the golden age. Staring down the corners of a room, another nowhere town. When every song I sing is in a minor key, I have to write them down, or I don't remember, then I'll get it wrong. This isn't a song, I'm thinking I'm not a singer, like I thought I was. In the solitude before the applause, it's getting to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, maestro, a drum roll, please. This is the golden age.
So that was Withered Hand. We unfortunately didn't get to see Lady North because we had to rush for a train, but that's why Lady North have provided the soundtrack for the entire podcast, and they will be doing something with the boys in the not too distant future. Alex is here to do a kind of a roundup.
Yes.
How did you find it? Your first Wee Jaunt?
Amazing.
Yeah?
It was really, really awesome. Lots of exciting things and not knowing what was happening next. A bit of wine.
A bit of
good.
wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good company, awesome bands.
Yeah. So the bands that they put on, you obviously are under the impression would you normally listen to all that kind of music, or?
Probably not all of it.
No.
But like some of them I knew already, but some of them probably not. But it was just fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a chance to hear something else new, especially because I'm not from here, so new Scottish music that I may not have heard otherwise, so it was really fun.
Amazing. Well, we, boys to Detour, we thank you very, very much.
Thanks, boys.
You make our lives a lot more exciting, and I think without you it'd be a very, very boring city.
Agreed.
So we hope you like the chips. And everything else, and we will see you at Wicker Man.
Woo! Woo! Bye!